Yo, boys, HadsChat 59.
59.
Everyone's here. It's only a day or two late. Will we ever do it on a Sunday again? Who knows? Probably not.
Maybe not.
We couldn't last Sunday.
Yeah, we
though.
can't do it on a Sunday, and we can't get all of our members on at once. It's a tough journey.
Oh, we had holidays. This is like peak
We
season
had a
for
national holiday.
that. So.
What, Memorial Day? Or drinking at Cam's house?
Cam's graduation. Drinking at Cam's
Yep.
house.
Oh, yeah, I guess that was for my graduation.
And Memorial Day, because Memorial Day was yesterday. So.
God, man. I've never seen Gaten that drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Gaten,
wild.
you got like a problem with... Why did you just... Gaten pulled up to the party when everyone was there and then just didn't say anything to us and just walked to my back porch. He just...
Yep.
While we were all
I
at the
watched
action,
him
by
do
the
it.
way.
Did you
First of all,
watch it?
you looked at me.
Oh.
Cameron like stared into my soul and then just went.
I watched you too. You
And then he
just,
just-
did-
Well, I was
Trying to be
watching...
mysterious?
Dude, you were like 300 yards out. Am I gonna be like, yo, Gaten, hey, my boy?
No, I was on your driveway, and also
Oh.
the one person who did do that was Siegel. Siegel was the only one to be like, bah, and I was tired because I took a nap,
Oh my god.
woke up, and then I was also so that day the reason I was so tired that day specifically was so we played Smash very late. It was like 12
So
when I got
tiring.
home. I had to wake up
Yep.
at
That's
5:30 to then go to a church that I'd never played at before. I got to play drum set, and I didn't practice at all. I didn't get any practice. The guy texted me on Friday night. I saw it Saturday morning. So all the practice I did was just air drumming and listening to the songs religiously for like hours, and every time I was in my car. And also, this is like the highest caliber of like level that I've ever been in.
How
when
many
it comes
people
to a
were there?
band. What, in the church?
Yeah, how many people were in the audience?
Oh, I mean, I was in like the extra section that they like just
Mm.
started doing recently. So I think the first service only had like 200, and then the second service had like probably like 50 people.
so do you get
It's not a
paid for
lot.
this?
Oh no,
So you
Just
did it all
volunteer.
for free?
Did you crush?
Yeah. I did good. I got
Ah.
lucky and like did not. I had like slight mess ups.
Are you in one of
but,
the
like,
cages?
I didn't bomb, huh?
Were you in the cage?
No, they don't have a cage at the new location.
They don't have a cage, really, so it was just loud.
Not at the new location, no. I mean, they have like these.
That's
They have like
crazy.
these little glass shields that you put.
Are you talking
down
about
on
for
Yeah,
the
that's
shelf.
Soma?
Yeah, for Soma. I played at Soma.
You played at the new building?
Yeah, the Moretz Mill. But anyways, I played there.
Oh.
And like I said, all the people I played with have like 15 plus years of experience, so I'm like the worst possible player out of all of them. And I had no practice. And I'm playing 3 new songs I've never played before. So it was a lot. And I'd never like they also have like a lot they just do a lot differently than I'd ever done in the past. So like they're like
The
very
audience
heavy on the
definitely
drum
didn't.
set.
Notice.
So they don't pay at all to any of the performers.
They pay the people who, like the worship leaders. They have some people on staff, and those are the people who like direct everything. They're the people who find people to play. They're the ones.
Yeah.
There's a
Which
freaking
also
bug
this is
playing.
very normal,
But
by the way.
But the people
For
that
all churches.
play don't get paid.
No.
At all. Or sing, they don't get paid.
No, it's all volunteer. Same thing with people who set up in the mornings voluntarily.
So they're
People
able
who-
to profit off of their likeness and their skills. And they
This is
don't provide
this is-
them any
This
compensation.
is every
Every
church.
church.
This is every church
That's
you
not
go
really
to.
surprising, I feel like. People usually
No, I
wanna
knew
do
my
it.
my church used to pay a little bit or like give them something. Like at least a
Yeah,
meal.
the people who. Well, I mean, yeah, we like eat a little bit because that's just because I think someone's family member.
Like they provide
provide
you some
something.
form of compensation. I thought you were saying
I mean,
like
they
it's
provide-
completely
they-
volunteer. You don't get any like perk to doing it at all.
I mean, you get.
I'm not
like,
saying
they,
that
they
you're
provide
looking
some,
for one, but
They provide like some like chips but even the last church I was at was like a 2-year-old church. So they have no way of compensating you. And for 2 years, I just played drum set. They didn't compensate me in any way.
yeah, I get it at a normal church, but Soma's not normal. You know what I mean? They got
Yeah,
a
I mean, it's
lot
just-
Thought they
more.
pay like 20 an hour or something?
No. But like the way he made it sound like they weren't giving him any form of compensation, even if it's just a meal or like some merch or something. Because Soma's like borderline mega church, so they
How many
obviously have
people
the
go there?
funds,
How many people do they have every Sunday?
and they are profiting off of your likeness. Maybe not yours yet, but they will. Like Emily
They have-
Cornett is all over their social media. They profit off of that.
Yeah, she's
many
a,
members they
she's
have?
a
I mean,
staff
that's,
member.
that's still like beneficial though for her.
She's,
Like, she
she's
wants to go
someone who
sing
gets
somewhere.
paid. She is someone who gets paid though.
Okay.
because she is a director. Her
Yeah.
and another guy, they have to plan every single person that has to be there. If someone drops out, they have to then find another person
Yeah.
or fill it in themselves. If like Nolan, the guy Nolan who plays bass guitar, he plays acoustic guitar, and he plays drum set. So if they don't have any of those, he either has to find somebody or do it himself.
Yeah.
And then
Oh wait,
find
so
somebody
Soma's like
to-
is it like a league of churches? It's not just like one church.
No,
No,
it's
it's
one
just one
church.
church.
They have multiple
Soma-
churches around the world, though.
That's what I'm
Soma-
saying. Yeah.
I don't
They
know
have
if Soma
multiple,
does
multiple
this.
locations.
Do they?
Yeah.
I looked it up, and they have like a.
Well, no,
college.
they don't have multiple locations yet. I'm thinking of the other guy
Yeah.
that came in and spoke. He has a place in like Berlin, New York City, and somewhere else. But Soma probably will one day. I would
Soma
imagine.
doesn't have multiple locations at the moment, though. But they
Maybe it's
probably
another
would at
Soma
some point.
church.
Well, they do though, to some extent, Gaiden. Like in terms of like they have multiple facilities that can all like worship at the same time.
I'm talking about like different states or.
Yeah,
Oh,
he-
no,
yeah,
no,
he's
no,
not.
no.
Yeah.
But I
No,
could
they're
see
not.
them doing that.
I feel like you're not really even like. I feel like you don't need to be paid for that because most people are doing it just because they want to like be in the worship that way, like for Gaiden. And if you're a musician, it's a great way to practice. I feel like. I mean,
It's the only
you know
way
what I'm
you get to
saying?
do it, unless you find
I
the
mean,
whole band yourself and play
It's
somewhere
pretty much
constantly.
the biggest possible way Gaiden can perform in front of a crowd.
Well,
any other way for
I
that
d-
for his like level of like
the
beginner.
reason it even came into my mind is because he was saying how he got told last second and basically had to slave away and like listen to the songs all damn day.
But he
And
wanted
to me, that maybe he wanted to, but still, to me, I feel like that's just bad business.
Oh, well,
last second.
no, well, yeah, well, the guy.
And then
that's-
not giving him any form of compensation other than just a thank you just seems a little off-putting to me. Last
Well,
second.
First of all, like, well, no. So they
And
have a
for a
guy.
church
They had a
like
guy. They had a guy bail out. That was one thing. Two,
Yeah.
I hadn't played yet, but I talked to the guy about playing. So I was supposed to play June 2nd, and he knew that I wanted to play, so he contacted me. I could have easily just said no, and he would have found somebody else.
Yeah.
And then so it's more like I get an opportunity to do it. I'm not like.
It's also 3 songs, right? 3, 4. I mean, how long is worship? 15 minutes max.
Yeah,
Less
but you play
than
for
that,
multiple.
sometimes
You
for
play.
the-
You
10
play for 2
minutes.
services.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
to
but
sit
in
for
terms
2
of what you'd have to
services.
memorize, I think is what he's saying.
Yeah. Also,
'Cause you're doing the
they
same
want
shit.
you. They want you to. Well, they don't do a practice throughout the week, and so basically they want you to try to memorize the song to the best of your ability, like how the actual part is, because then it just makes everybody sound better, because the bass player has to play with the drum set player and the guitar player has to play with the drum set player, and then vice versa. The bass player has to play with the guitar player. Like everybody meshes together. Like our parts revolve around each other. So if I were to come in and just make whatever part I wanted, then it would make us sound worse because they wouldn't be able to figure out what I'm playing. They'd have to kind of like figure out on the spot. If I was changing it constantly, then
So
it wouldn't be.
Gaiden, you being a musician, when you go to like a show, or I guess you said you never went to a concert, or just anywhere they're playing music, whether that be a church or like a park or anything like that, and someone messes up, do you like get annoyed or like do you like hear it? Because like for the
Yeah,
normal person,
you
when you're
hear it.
listening to music, unless it's like the flattest or like the sharpest note ever, you're not gonna like pick it up. You know what I'm saying? But do you? You're like, oh, that was like,
Yeah,
is it cringy?
Cap.
Or do you
a little bit. I mean, like
little
I
bit.
could pick up drum set. It's harder for me to pick up like
like any other
piano or
instrument?
something unless like you were to like
Mhm.
if I can hear the wrong note because it wouldn't make any sense, or like if you play the wrong chord. But drum set specifically, yeah, like I can tell. Like I remember going to a service and I had never seen the guy because they, like I said, they have to constantly find people to play, and I could tell this guy was like super like stressed out in the beginning because of how he was like playing and holding the sticks, and he was very stiff. And then they played 2 songs, and then they let the pastor speak, and then they come up and play one more song at the end. And then when you played the last song, he sounded better and he looked more comfortable. Or like there's guys that like they're like just really good, and I can tell they're about to mess up or they did mess up, but they're so good that
It doesn't
they
matter.
just fix it instantly and they don't like mess up the groove of the song. So it's like nobody else will notice, but I'll notice. But there is
Yeah, I'm
there
glad
are
I don't
people
have
like
that skill. Kinda. I mean, I do wish I played an instrument, but I'm glad I don't have that level of awareness. 'Cause
It
if
kind of
I'm, like, at a
ruins it
concert-
sometimes if they're
I'm-
not good.
If I'm at a concert and I heard them mess up, I would be like, "Oh my god!" But I'm glad I don't like have that awareness.
It amplifies it and
Unless
also
it's mega
takes
bad.
away. Like when you listen to someone who's really, really good, you have a way more appreciation. I feel like. But if you listen to someone who's also really, really
So
trash,
it's two, you guys both
then,
ways. Yeah.
then it's like it makes the music like unbearable to listen to.
Goes both
Like
ways,
I would,
mean,
like depending on like the church, it'd make it to where like I wouldn't want to go to the church because that's like literally, like I don't know, 15 minutes of the service, and it's like dang, if they have a really bad
yeah, it's
team,
awful.
yeah, less likely to go. But the reason I was really tired was because I was really stressed out. Was what I was getting to. I was really stressed out and really nervous. Like my hand, I was shaking before playing because I was like not necessarily cared about what the crowd. I was mainly, I just knew everybody around me was really good at playing, so I was like, let's just not mess this up, so that like I could actually play here again and not have like the worst time of my life.
Hold on, I have to kill this ant.
Well,
I get that perspective, Gaden. with
So that's why
what I used to do.
I was super tired because I like that all that like because I was there at 6:15. So then you have to like at that location you have to bring everything together. You have to put everything up and then take it all back down.
Yeah.
So then you have to play for 2 services. So it's like you can play the songs correctly the first time, but then you can also just butcher them on the second time. Like you don't like you can't just play bad. So there's like that whole thing. And so then by then whenever I got home I was like adrenaline dumped from like the entire time of like trying not to um, freak out kind of.
Yeah.
did,
Do
I
you
was
feel
just
like
trying to
you're
make it through it.
addicted? Do you feel like you're addicted to the feeling you got after you were done? Like you want to go do it again now?
Oh, I want to go play, but no, I'm not addicted to the like.
Like doing something in front of a big crowd doesn't like make you.
I mean that makes me nervous, but I'm not like addicted to that necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Never mind then.
yeah, like cause I don't like the nervous feeling. I just enjoy playing. Like I'd rather play than I would rather watch people play.
Okay.
Like, I just enjoy it. So it's like whenever I see people playing and I visit a church where people were playing, I'm like, dang, I'd love to go play. It'd be so much fun. So it's like it makes me like envious that I don't get to be enjoying myself like they are.
Bro,
Yeah.
Cam, are you good?
Huh, dude?
Dude, are you getting gang stalked right now?
There's like freaking bugs, bro. That's one of the problems with living down here. Every time someone comes through the door at night because they see the lights in my room, there's like 50 bugs that fly. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
For the audio listeners, Cam's looking around like he's being watched right now.
I've had to kill like
but-
freaking 5 ants, and there's a bug flying around me. Yeah, during the
Anyways.
Excuse me.
Anyways, Gaten did something new this week. Someone else also did something new this week. Did you guys see that Speed did the cheese run? Do you guys know the cheese run? Like the
Yeah,
legendary
the cheese
event?
wheel.
The cheese wheel run?
Yeah.
No way you don't know what this is, Gaten. It's like an event somewhere like it's in Europe where they like
No
have
way
this
you don't know what
massive
this is.
hill.
What?
It's insane. It's actually like one of the biggest events of the year. I feel like it's like the Super Bowl.
No.
What's the biggest
No,
event
shut
of
the
the year?
fuck up. It's not
What?
the
It's
Super
massive.
Bowl for Europe, bro.
Okay.
No, it
Anyways,
isn't.
Anyways, it's a
The
big
FA
event where
Cup,
they have
if
a
anything.
they have a massive hill and they roll a big like ball or like roll of cheese.
It's
down,
a cheese wheel.
And
Like
they
a
all
cheese
race
wheel.
after it. And Speed, I saw him on Twitter. Speed did it, and he didn't even record a video for it. He just like heard of it and went and did it.
Did a
Which
side
he came
quest.
4th place.
Oh, he done
Yeah,
fourth?
you
know,
I thought he
uh,
did second.
Yeah.
No, you know, like back to back to back years, it's been a North Carolina woman that won it all.
Really.
Something like that.
Same
yeah.
woman or just North Carolina?
Yeah, the same girl.
Wow.
This North Carolina girl is like cracked at it apparently. But people
Like-
break their legs and shit doing that.
It's crazy, Gaten. Like they literally just plummet down a hill, like going fast as hell. Like, could you just imagine running down a hill that fast after? What do you win? You just win the wheel of cheese, right?
Yeah.
The
something
wheel
like
of
that.
cheese
It's
that
a-
goes down a hill?
Yeah.
a wheel,
I think
no,
you-
but a wheel of
nasty.
cheese like that is actually like really expensive. They're looking at like $1,000 if it's good cheese.
Even
Like
after
that
it rolls down a hill?
Yeah, because the outside of like a cheese wheel is like super hard. Like that's not actually like the cheese. You gotta cut it open.
Shit's nasty though, for real. Do you think they sell it or they eat it?
It says all of the winners walk away with a wheel of double Gloucester cheese after
Yeah, it's
chasing
probably
it
just
200
it's probably
yards
a new one.
down the 1-2 gradient
Yeah.
at Cooper's Hill.
How expensive is that wheel of cheese?
Oh,
Try to find the
definitely. It's
price.
probably like the pristine
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah.
I bet it's gas too.
Eating crackers.
Exactly. They give you like a pack of crackers if you play second. No.
I think you get a broken leg.
Wait, so you have to chase the cheese?
It's way lamer. Wait,
Show a
this might
video
not,
of
wait,
it.
this might not be the one they win but on Amazon. You can get the same kind of cheese for $19.39. Wait, no, that's a pound.
Oh, so break your
Yeah, a
bones in your
cheese wheel.
body or pay 1939.
What's it called, Haas? What's it called? I'll look it up.
It's called
so
a
glad.
double Gloucester, Gloucester cheese.
Thank goodness he spelled it out for
Double
me. I never got that.
Gloucester.
Dude, some of those
Apparently
wheel of cheeses look gas though. Have you ever seen people like open them and like eat out of it? Oh my! Or like make
Yes.
they make pasta in the wheel of cheese,
Yeah.
and it's like looks like the most peak pasta cheese.
How long would it take
Oh
you
my-
guys to finish one of those? Isabella,
How
asked
long's
me
the
how
average
much
time?
finished them.
Slightly
I don't
above
know.
the average time, or slightly
I mean,
faster than the
I don't
average
know if
time.
there's an average time.
Yeah, slightly above it.
It's a 45-degree hill.
I would.
Yeah, the hill's no joke. All right. So
Speed
it
said he's winning
is.
next year, by the way.
Who? Oh,
Said-
Speed.
Speed said he's winning next
No,
year.
no,
so you
he's
guys
not.
can win now.
HadsChat. One of the HadsChat
mean-
co-hosts is winning.
Bro, HadsChat takes the cheese wheel. That'd be great for our podcast.
That would.
So a
I couldn't
like
rely on
a,
you guys though. Fuck, you guys would be
a
so
legitimate
ass.
cheese wheel typically weighs 75 pounds, and I just found their website. Price per pound is nearly $20, so you're looking at $1,454 for a 75-pound cheese wheel.
It's a 7-pound wheel they chase.
Yeah.
It's been
Okay.
clocked at 70 miles an hour. Dude, it's rolling so fast.
Yeah, so
Do
no,
they
no
chase
one's
a
beating.
7-pound?
No one's beating the
Yes.
cheese wheel, right? Does cheese wheel always win?
Oh, it's wrapped up. I think they do win that one. Like, the winner does
Oh.
get that one. It's 7 pounds. I think that would still be great.
Oh, so it's only $140.
Wait, so they're running down a hill chasing this piece of cheese, and whoever just grabs it first wins?
They're not even
Yeah,
running. They're like
whoever gets it.
rolling.
Show a
Literally,
video. Just pull up a video because I think Gaten needs to see exactly what this looks like. It's not
Yeah,
just
no,
like
Dude,
any
it's so
normal
easy
hill.
to picture. Just
Like
picture
these
down.
people like
Oh no,
flip
I mean I'm
over
picturing.
like a
I'm picturing.
bunch
It's a
and like
fat
break their
hill.
neck
They
and
roll
shit.
cheese down it. A bunch of people like roll down it after it. It looks retarded.
Oh no, I have a great idea of like what the hill looks like. It just sounds retarded.
No,
Show the video
it's the
anyway
Super
for our
Bowl of
visual
Europe.
audience.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on.
yeah. It was one of the biggest events of this year, isn't that right, Jackson?
It's one of the massive.
People look forward to it every year, man.
It would be fun to watch.
Yeah.
That would be like I'd rather go to like the wheel racing than like I don't know PGA tournament. I feel like that'd be more fun.
An MLB
Really?
Yeah,
Oh heck no! What?
yeah.
That's crazy.
game? Yeah, wait, it's ads. Don't join it yet. Okay, and
It's one of our sponsors. It's fine.
yeah, it's all good. Here we go.
Look at the people.
For the,
The people doing it is exactly the people that I would think would look like it. Oh my god, like that guy actually
Yeah,
is running.
I
Oh my
agree.
god, he's cooking. Do they make sure the hill is clear of rocks before?
I don't know.
Oh, dude.
This is
like-
a smaller
this
scale
looks
version. There's
fun
less
as
people
shit.
competing. I've seen videos where it's like
Dude, bro.
fucked.
That guy's like the strategy is crazy for some of these guys.
Oh,
There's crazy.
fuck.
Oh my, that had to hurt. Look at him.
Oh!
He won barely.
I would smoke these kids. Actually, sign me up unironically. Does it cost
I'd
money
also
to
be
sign
very
up?
pissed if I went
Bro.
through all that and didn't get close.
I don't know. We'll look it up. We'll look it up. That's how much money it is to sign it up.
I need to enter a,
That
local,
guy was-
a local
Plus
first.
the flight and your fucking hotel.
That
and
guy
everything
was like, what is it? What's the movement in Modern Warfare? Like
Slide
Dolphin
cancel?
dive?
Like
Slide
the
canceling?
slide cancel? Yeah, that guy was.
Oh.
slide
Oh,
canceling
it's
down the hill.
free.
Free to enter?
I feel like you
It's
just gotta
GG.
sign like insurance
Yeah,
waiver,
you have
right?
to be 17 years old and you have to sign this thing. That's all it says.
Makes
Alright.
sense.
Is they always make sure it's like wet? That looks pretty wet, which I imagine helps a
You
lot.
guys won't believe how long
If
it's
it's
been around.
Europe, it probably just rains a fuck ton.
Guess how long this event has been around in Britain?
500
300 years.
Since 1837, they've been chasing
Mm.
this fucking.
Give me that shit, Cam.
That's you're 100 years
Yeah.
off, bro.
Yeah, but I'm closer than
Ass.
you.
You have a gate
Closer
on
than
your
you.
brain.
I think it's definitely one of my favorite like wacky events that like people do every single year though.
I mean, it is
Like
the
an
Super Bowl for Europe, so.
It is the Super Bowl over here. I mean, like, what other sports do they have over there?
How many freaking
Soccer.
races? Is it
What
unlimited?
do you mean, the biggest sport in the
One
fucking
sport
world?
that everybody loves in the world
Oh.
except for
Yeah.
the United States.
Yeah, literally the biggest sport in the fucking world.
Is
Have, like,
I don't know.
cricket.
They probably care more about golf. They probably care more about cricket. They probably care more about. There's like there's hundreds of sports we
Tennis,
rugby.
they care more about.
Tennis. Yeah, they
Wimbledon.
care about every other
Where's
sport.
golf
Yeah.
from?
They probably like
Where's
cornhole more.
golf from?
It's Scotland or Ireland. That's where it originated.
It's
I
Scotland.
can't remember. It's
Somewhere
one of
in
the
Europe
two.
that's pretty
Scotland.
close.
Yeah, Scotland.
Can the
yeah.
wheel race have unlimited entries, or do you have to be like fast to sign up?
I think. I don't have no. I think it's unlimited. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I have no
bet
idea.
it's
I mean,
just-
imagine it's not unlimited.
I'm sure there's a
Dude,
certain
I would
cutoff.
actually do that. That'd be so fun one day.
The problem is, like, it's fun until someone else lands on you or something, and then it's
That's
not
why you
so fun.
outpace them, dog.
Yeah.
You think that's the most cool, wacky? There's so many. I can think. There's gotta be. What about that Red Bull like biking event? Where it's
Or where they
it's
have to make
two
a
men?
plane.
Not that.
Well, I'm
one.
saying
Yeah,
for like
you
silly.
seen that?
Like,
Have you
for
seen that, though?
super
I've
It's
seen
good.
that.
Yeah.
I
I've
like
seen
the
that.
plane.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think
Like
the
who can fly it?
actual- the actual coolest, like World Cup Super Bowl event, because those two are just like league of everything else, is the Isle of Man. That's actually insane. That shit is crazy. We talked about it
What's
before in the podcast. It's the motorcycle race where they race along this island called the Isle of Man.
Oh, that's right.
And they like have 3 people die every single year. So
Damn. Yeah, I
saying
feel like
you like did it without dying. That's pretty.
the cheese wheel, I don't think would actually be that good in person unless you got blackout drunk. Because you got to think, dude. There's a bunch of anticipation. They do it. It lasts like 30 seconds max, and it's over.
Well, there's multiple.
Unless they do
races,
like
though, isn't
heats.
there?
Are there heats?
I think there is seeds. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if there was like 10 different heats, then maybe. But if it's like 2 or 3, then
I
I'd
mean,
rather
it
just watch it
would just
online.
be like so much fun if you were just in Britain and it happened to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I would
Yeah,
rather
for
go-
sure.
See like one of like the lesser like tourist attractions, for example. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, would you rather go to the cheese wheel or see like that
Like
big
a castle or
what is it called?
something? Yeah, cheese
Like a
wheel.
castle or something? I don't
The
know.
castle. The
Boring.
historical monument.
Boring.
No,
Yeah, but what do
genuinely.
you do in a castle where you look and you're like, oh, this is cool.
Hey,
Wow,
no,
they
maybe,
built
no,
it
I
so
think
well.
maybe a castle is cooler, but like Big Ben or something like that.
I would rather see Big Ben. Like what? Were you trying to say the London
What the
Eye? Was that what
fuck?
you were trying to say?
What's the one that's the big wheel? That's not cheese. The actual wheel.
Like
Yeah,
you're
the
talking about the
London Eye.
Ferris wheel, right? The London
Ferris
Eye.
wheel.
That's
Oh,
what I was
okay.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I'd rather see the London Eye.
I don't
Like,
think so.
what?
rather see
These
a
are
castle
historical
than I would-
monuments. I would rather
I'd
much
rather-
say that I've visited that and saw it for everything it was worth than go to some redneck fucking
No,
cheese
but-
wheel thing.
No, dude. Think about.
I didn't
No,
travel
dude.
fucking 8 hours across the Atlantic for the cheese
Dude,
wheel.
okay, you're at a party.
What?
You're at a party and you're looking for small talk. Someone just told you how they got back from Britain. You can either say, "Oh yeah, I saw the eye," boring, or "I saw the international cheese rolling event."
Dude, it's like
No, I
I'd
feel like
rather-
most
That's way
most
better
normal
for a
people are gonna be like,
conversation.
"What's the cheese wheel?" And then you're gonna
And
explain
then
to
you
them.
get a whole
Hang on.
conversation.
Yeah, and you get a little laugh out of it, whatever. But when you go home and lay your head on that pillow at night, you don't have much to say about it. You went there and you saw it.
You would
But
have
at least you
way
can-
more to say about
Yeah,
it than going to a
no, of course-
castle. What
yeah,
are you gonna
of
say
course
about a
you
castle?
would.
It was cool
Guys.
inside. There was a picture of like
Guys,
a
I
old
know you
king or
can
something.
talk more about the cheese wheel, but to me personally, I'd rather be able to add Big Ben to my like list of things I saw in life rather than the cheese wheel thing.
Nah,
That's what
a
I'm saying.
Bad take. All I'm saying.
I'd rather-
I could have a great convo about the cheese wheel, but I'll never get to say I saw Big Ben with my own 2 eyes. The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm picking
No, I
Big
mean,
Ben.
I'd- so much more
I would say,
swag.
I would say the cheese.
Nah.
Yeah, definitely agree
Oh,
on the
we turned Gaden.
storytelling.
We
The
turned
cheese
Gaden.
is definitely
No,
like way more
Gaden's
compelling
seen-
to talk about.
Yeah, Gaden
But
sees
like,
myself.
I would not. Yeah, I don't think I'd. If I had to choose one, it's like, oh, would I rather see like a whole entire city in a different country where I get
Yeah.
to like, see the atmosphere, or I could go to the
Whole
bottom-
city.
nowhere,
That is
middle
not the
of
same
nowhere.
thing as Big
Yeah,
Ben.
because you go to Big Ben and
You're
you
talking
see
about-
the rest of the city too. What do you mean? You
That-
don't just visit Big Ben, teleport right there, and then disappear.
I thought
You're gonna
that.
immerse
Well, you
yourself
don't
in the
just
city.
see the cheese wheel. You can spend time in the city after watching the cheese wheel event. Look, go to the bar with the people that were at the cheese wheel.
Well, with that being
Like,
said,
damn.
then it sounds like you can do both. Go.
No.
You just have to coordinate when you're there. Because the thing is, cheese wheel doesn't happen every fucking day.
Exactly.
So I'd have to
That's
plan
why it
my whole
matters
trip.
when Big Ben's
I
built
would
in the
have to
same spot
plan
every
my
day. It's in
whole
the same
trip
spot
around
every
cheese
fucking
wheel.
day. Exactly.
I would
Big
have to
Ben.
plan my whole trip
Oh,
around cheese
here,
wheel.
let me watch the Big Ben. Let me pull up a picture of it on my computer.
Listen, What I'm saying
Easy as
is
fuck.
I'm not planning a trip to London or to Europe just for Cheese Wheel.
Not
If
the
it
whole time of
happens
year,
to happen, yeah. If
But you
I'm there
would
and it's
for Big
happening,
Ben?
listen. If it's happening while I'm there, I didn't
Yeah.
plan to go, but if it's happening, yes, I would attend.
If you could
But I'd
only
also
attend
go see
one.
Big.
If you could only see Big Ben or see the
Oh,
wheel on your
and
shit.
I'm there just on
Yeah.
happenstance, and the wheel's
Yeah.
happening that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm picking Big Ben because I didn't
Cringe.
fucking schedule my dude. I didn't
Cringe.
schedule my trip. I didn't pay a fuck ton of money and fly it. Like I said, 8 hours across the Atlantic to go on a whim go to the Cheese Wheel when I spent all that money because I wanted
you know
to see Big
how
Ben.
much better of a
fuck?
story that is? You know how
I
much
don't
better
care.
of a pod topic
I
I
when
don't
you
care
come back
because
home?
listen,
It's
because
all-
what's better is the fact that I saw Big Ben and I can add that to the list of all the other monuments I saw. So when in my obituary
Exactly.
it says
Other
Samuel Fisher
monuments you
died
saw.
at 88, visited all the wonders of the world, Big Ben, the pyramids, the Great Wall
Yeah,
of
everyone
China.
reading,
Like,
everyone listening to this at your funeral is
no one's
bored
gonna
as
give a fuck when
They're
they
like,
read.
Oh
when
my
they
god, he
read
saw
and they
Big
say,
Ben.
"Oh, he
Sam was
fucking
so
went
cool.
to the Cheese Wheel race."
They're gonna be
and
like,
didn't
that, he had
compete."
personality if he went to the cheese wheel.
I actually
Unless I
now
competed
that
in Cheese Wheel, I
Exactly.
it wouldn't be any different in the
the more we're
obituary.
talking,
The obituary
actually-
would be the same shit
Dude,
regardless.
If
He
you're
visited the
at
cheese wheel.
a
No.
funeral, if they're reading off your funeral, and you're talking about like, because it's like a flex, he went to all monuments or he's so accomplished. People like do not give a fuck. If you're like, he attended the cheese wheel race and befriended
They're like, "What's
the
that?"
winner.
All right, now I'm gonna kill that argument right here because you could
I
say
kill
this
it,
too.
kill it. I'll revive it.
You could, because ready, look. So you could be like, "Oh, he visited the cheese wheel." People are like, "Oh, what's
No.
that? Cool story, whatever."
Yes.
He visited. Now, if I competed, it's different because you could say the same shit. He visited and watched the running with the bulls. Did he compete? No, he
I'd
just
rather
watched it.
watch the
But
running
if
of
he
the bulls.
competed, now it's a story.
Yeah.
So the only way Cheese Wheel makes sense in the obituary is if we or you or me or whoever actually competed. Now it's cool. But if you just watched it,
No.
you wouldn't put that in a. Who would ever put that in an
If I'm
obituary?
looking at, like, a
that was your life's
resume,
accomplished.
if
That
I'm-
was your life's accomplishment.
Yes.
You went and watched.
It's the fucking Super Bowl of Europe. Of course,
You
I'm putting
watched
that
the Cheese
in
Wheel.
the obituary.
No. If you competed, sure, but no one's
No.
putting "I watched the
The-
running of the bulls" in their obituary.
Well-
but if they competed in it, they would.
All I'm saying is, if I'm looking at two
Yeah,
obituaries
no.
like your resume, picking out which one has more personality to me, it says saw Big Ben, saw Cheese Wheel event. I'm thinking, oh, this guy sounds like a way more fun person and more interesting
Okay.
person. He was just a
Well-
fucking grandpa. Oh, he saw Big Ben.
Well, see, this is the thing though. You're picking.
Also, I don't
and
even know what
choosing
Big
little,
Ben is, if I'm being honest
though.
with you.
Because
I'm
Cam, I'm
for
saying,
Big Ben.
Cam, I'm not saying I'd put saw Big Ben in my obituary. What I'm saying,
This is
what I'm
Big
saying
Ben.
is, listen to this shit.
It's a clock. I have
Yeah,
Big
it's-
Ben in my living room. Like, who gives a fuck? Oh, I know what time it is. I'm in Europe and I know what time it is.
There's significance.
You could be
to
at the
Big
cheese
Ben.
wheel, be like, "Hey, yo,
You're
bro,
trolling.
what time you got an iPhone?" It's the same shit.
All right, but hear me out. Real talk. It's
I'm
not
being
about
real.
like.
I'm not even trolling.
Yeah, I know. No, listen. I think Cheese Wheel is objectively cooler, and it's not about being able to say and put in my obituary, "I saw Big Ben." It's more about Big Ben is just an addition. It's like an extra infinity stone to all the other shit I got to see in my life.
Okay.
That's more of what my thought process is. Because assuming I get to visit the Great Wall of China, I've already seen the Berlin Wall and other like crazy things, but you go see the pyramids, you see all the Great Barrier Reef. And so then it's like this man visited everything around the world that is significant. Oh, he missed out on Cheese Wheel. That sucks. But at
I
least
also changed
he
sides.
saw
by the way.
everything else.
What side are you?
Yeah,
on?
you would change size, Gaden. Follower.
Yeah, I changed sides.
You're a follower.
Honestly, now that we're talking more and more about it, I definitely rather.
But dude, there's no significance to I visited
Also-
Cheese Wheel.
Okay, I agree.
Because I do
guess-
think you would go if you go to a small city, like a small town. I think you probably would get more of an atmosphere of what the actual country is like, rather than going to a huge city with a bunch of tourists.
And if
That
you're,
aligns with like when I went to Jamaica. We did the same thing. We went to
Well,
like,
yeah, but
we
you
didn't go to
dude,
Sandals. We went to like some small place.
Jamaica's
The best part
bullshit
about
all
of
around.
this
Dude, why is there so many fucking
Gaiden
ants in
couldn't
my
even look up a picture of Big Ben on his laptop.
Because it would crash.
Yeah.
It would crash.
My computer would just shut down and I'd be
There,
frozen.
there
for
is
like 30
something to be
seconds.
said though, Gaten, about going out to a non-touristy spot is like a better way to immerse yourself in the culture. But like, if you're going to London, you're probably already doing that too. To be honest.
Yeah. I'm also just thinking about how much more fun it would be if I
And,
was
like,
with friends.
Yeah, and
to
you're
go watch
hanging
the
with the
cheese
locals
thing.
off.
Yeah.
Like, imagine going to the
Right.
bar
You have a
after,
pint in your hand?
talking to them about the cheese
There's
wheel.
none of y'all are hanging with the locals, bro. Shut the
I
fuck
would
up.
if you're in the city,
Bullshit.
dude.
None of y'all are hanging.
I mean,
with
if you're at the
locals.
bar and you're just talking to some random person, and you're like, "Yeah, I saw a cheese wheel," but they'd be like, "Oh, that's sick, actually." Like you're sort of that's a deep part of our culture. They wouldn't see you as like a tourist and be like, "Oh, this guy's one of the men or one of the
Yeah,
guys."
bro, cheese wheel's a
They're your
touristy thing
point.
too, though. I mean, think about
Is
it. A girl
it?
from North Carolina's won it the past 3
I think
years.
it's
The
less
fuck?
of touristy than.
Some girl from North Carolina is a 3-time champion.
Yeah, but that's just.
What the
I mean,
fuck's
she's
she
a
doing
beast.
They've been
So that
doing
means
it
people
since
from all over the
1837.
world.
That's
People from
history.
all over the world
That's
are going.
history.
Yeah, and Big Ben's older than that shit.
It's a clock. I have a
yeah,
clock
but
on my phone. on
Okay,
my
but if
wrist.
you're gonna say how long it's existed, Big Ben is far more of a relic than the fucking cheese wheel. It's just the truth. The numbers don't lie.
Not
The
for
numbers
cultural
don't lie.
impact. Not for
What do you
cultural
mean?
impact.
What do you mean?
What is the cultural impact of Big Ben?
All the Londoners knew the time. Duh.
Would you say the Super Bowl or the White House is more culturally important to America?
Wait, say again.
Super Bowl or White House?
Is it before we burned it down or after?
Yeah.
Like the current one?
Yeah,
Or the
current
one we
White
burned
House.
down?
In terms of pop culture, Super Bowl, but in terms of
Yeah, Super
historical
Bowl.
significance, probably the White
Probably
House.
Super Bowl.
See, yeah, that's why maybe I'm just so bored about like historical thing. Like I cannot.
Yeah,
give a
I mean,
fuck
that's the
about
thing, you don't like
historical significant. Yeah, so maybe it's just.
Like, would you
Difference
pick
value.
Cheese Wheel or visiting Auschwitz?
Wait, guys,
Oh,
I
cheese
think
wheel.
Big Ben. Oh my god,
Actually-
Big Ben is only
Wow.
barely older
I would
than
go Auschwitz.
the Cheeseville event.
Yeah, like you would rather go to the Cheese Wheel event
Yes, dude.
instead of
I'll
going to
explain
Auschwitz.
why- It's because it's. I don't care about some being in some area. Like you get like I don't. If I'm going like with the tourist people, it's like oh cool, we're all looking at this thing. But like going to the cheese wheel is experiencing like actual like
Cheeseville is older than
human
it's
interaction.
older than-
Oh, more
Older than
historically
Big Ben.
significant. Suck a dick, Sam.
Bullshit.
Let's
bullshit,
go.
Bullshit.
The first written evidence is found in 1826 in the same town, and Big Ben was built in 1843.
Damn.
Bullshit.
Damn.
Bullshit.
Damn, history
Cheese
does.
wheel.
Cameron is a love of history, dude. That's so insane.
Game.
Loves history.
That's fire.
Bullshit.
No, but
Loves his
I don't know.
story.
You know what I mean? Though you get my vibe.
1826. Back in 1826, it was probably like 3 fucking incest cousins that said, "Fuck it, let's roll this cheese down this
Yeah,
shit."
probably.
It wasn't a
That's
fucking
history.
event.
Probably.
Voting
It was just
citizens.
It is bullshit.
Is that hilarious backstory? But yeah, like I said, you get to experience the vibes of people like currently. Like it's an event. Going to Auschwitz is just like being in a place. Like who cares? So boring.
Yeah, but Auschwitz has like plus 10,000
I
aura.
don't know if you would say this about Auschwitz.
I would.
It has aura.
It does
bro.
have 10,000 plus aura.
It
That's
has
crazy.
aura. You go there and you
have
feel
aura.
something. You get moved to an emotion that you couldn't otherwise probably feel.
I don't.
You guys know about how Bert Kreischer went to...
You also haven't traveled like that,
Frank's
Cam. I feel
town?
like you'd feel different if you traveled more and like saw certain things.
Maybe.
Like
Have you
there's
seen-
like
Caden,
What'd you say, Jackson?
have you seen how Bert Kreischer went to Anne Frank's house? And he thought it was Helen Keller, so the entire time he was at Anne Frank's house, he was making Helen Keller jokes.
dude, Bert Kreischer's a little piece of shit. I hate that dude.
I can't stand
He's
it.
so annoying.
Why don't we talk about that Faudian game that you found?
Oh, Escape from Hell? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. So listen, HadsChat listeners, there's a rage game. Well, I don't know how many are like sweaty gamer. Faudian. I don't even know if Gaten is or Sam. Faudian's just like
I know Foddy.
Okay.
I know Foddy.
Faudian-
Bennett Foddy?
Yeah. Those games are just like rage games. Like, it's like I don't know how cold. Like, have you seen Getting Over It, Gaten? What would be a really
game.
basic example? Basically, just
Yeah,
games
that
that
one-
are for
He probably
rage.
knows Only
They're
Up.
really hard.
Yeah, the only
Oh,
up
Flappy
game that you
Bird.
played, right?
Flappy Bird's
Yeah,
not a
Only
Faudian
Up.
game.
No, but
But-
Only Up is a similar
Only
like
Up is.
experience.
It's like
Only
it's
Up
like something like you can climb up like a ladder forever, but if you fall, you're at the bottom.
Yeah.
And so basically, Haas found a 4-player fighting game that all of HadsChat could play together. So
Playing together, that's what it's called.
and so it's gonna be hell on earth, but it'll be a lot of fun. But who do you think's gonna hold us back the most, and if we all actually end up playing? Gaden can't even play, by the way, probably because
I think Gaden,
he
because
won't
his
buy a
PC would crash every other second.
Really?
I should be able to run it if it's an. I don't know how nice the game looks though. That's all.
The graphics look decent,
I
actually.
mean, it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Looks like it has
Maybe not
legit
to-
Most of those
physics.
Maybe not.
games are hard. You think Gaden would hold us back the most if it's PC or Anna? I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
PC. I think it's PC would just.
I think
kill
it'd be between
itself.
you or Haas. You guys got to present a case.
He's
for
saying
yourself.
if like we were to be able to play it together, everything went fine. Who do you think would
Nah.
actually?
Oh, I think I'd be fine, mainly because I would be able to just follow Cameron's lead, and I'm pretty good at seeing someone else do something and being able to mimic it pretty quickly.
So you think Haas would be?
Jackson.
Damn,
It's Haas or
Haas!
Gaden.
Thoughts, Haas?
Sauce or Gaden to me.
I don't think so, just because my single-player video game resilience would eventually kick down. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I've
but that
played,
doesn't mean
like,
a thing. That just means you would persevere through the pain. That doesn't mean you would be good.
No,
Yeah, it just
but
means
I
you
wouldn't give up.
That means I wouldn't be getting raged as much as like if you like messed up because like
Yeah,
you
but
don't
that's
have, like,
not the question.
That's not what we're talking about. You
not the
messing up the
question.
most.
No, Haas has
We're
a-
talking
Haas-
about.
No,
Has a stacked resume actually. He's played Celeste. He's played Hollow Knight. He's played some platformers, multiplayer
Yeah, I played
platform golf.
Yeah,
he
they
was
don't.
second.
They don't translate.
He
They
was
don't
second. It's a
translate.
platformer game, is it not?
it is a platform. Yeah, it's a platformer, but it's also like hella teamwork. Like we all have to be. We're chained together, so the physics, if they're good, are going to account for if
Oh, no.
Gaden pushes Sam off. And then Sam's chained to me, and I fall back. So the leader and the caboose. I gotta be the caboose, by the way, because that's just
Yeah.
hilarious.
Caboose. I gotta be behind Cam.
All right, all right. I'll be at the front. I'll be at the front. That'll be good.
Gaden
for
will
me.
be behind me.
So it really all just depends on how we work together as a team. I don't know, like how much it's gonna be. We all have to do each and everything.
Yeah, you actually make a
Yeah.
good point. I actually don't know. I feel like it's actually based off of the
Well,
team
it's-
Kim here,
It's also
because
skill.
we are chained.
It's also skill and who is going to not be able to work with everyone else and have the same ideas. So
Yeah, actually, great point.
So it's gonna
Great
be like
point. Which
just-
leads me to my answer. Cam's gonna be the worst
There's no way.
Oh.
There's no way. I already know what's gonna happen.
because he's gonna try to lead us,
Yes, we
which
need a
is
leader.
the right play. But he's not gonna be able. He's gonna get so frustrated with the three of us that he's gonna give up. And
No.
Hoss or me are gonna have to pick up his slack.
First
thus
of all,
leading to Cam being the
I'm
worst.
definitely not gonna give up. I'm gonna run the whole thing out because I want this video. Wait, so I'm trying to picture it. It's like 4 of us are chained together, and basically it's just gonna be like hard platforms, probably like just enough space on a platform for 4 people to fit. And so like 3 of us are gonna make it, then 1 person's gonna miss, and then we're all gonna
I got
fall
the
and die.
I got the description right here. It looks like, by the way, it has replayability because the world changes every time it gets loaded in. a
Oh,
little
what the
bit.
heck?
But essentially,
That's why I don't like that.
Generative.
I think it's based off Dante's like hell scale thing, where you start at like the lowest ring of hell and then you work your way all the way up to like the overworld and then you go like to wherever. So that's how like the gameplay is. Do you escape hell?
Dude.
Yeah,
It
if I'm being
says
pretty
it has
honest, I'd
realistic-
mess up a lot.
It says it has
don't
realistic
think-
chain physics.
Ooh.
The chain is not a
don't know,
visual
maybe.
element. It's governed by a physics simulation that allows it to wrap around objects, interact with environment, and provides realistic collisions with main platforms to ensure an immersive gaming experience.
So maybe to an extent, the chain could be used to actually help you, even.
Yeah, maybe 3 people make it, then we can like pull up the last dude.
Yeah.
So like,
that's
game,
what I'm
you're
thinking.
chilling actually.
We'll just drag you along.
You just don't have to do anything. We'll pick you up.
I just be present.
We need to have stakes. Let's come up with stakes, and people listening these are like comments because I want to do the video and like
How
The-
would you do stakes like speedrunning the game?
no, the
like,
person
should
who
we-
fucks us the most has to like do something or something. Has to like I don't know. Something funny, something not really monetary, but something that would be
to
valid.
get HadsChat tattooed.
Oh, that's it. I wouldn't do that. Sam wouldn't do that. Kid wouldn't do that. So
Yeah,
God,
I'm
get
the
the
only
man.
one.
HadsChat
I'd get
tattoo is
Nas Reed
pretty
tattooed.
insane.
You get Nas Reed tattooed on your body, deadass.
I would do that, yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
100%
Yeah, I would.
right now, you lose.
Yeah, but
Sean.
everyone, that has to be everyone's punishment. But yeah, I was talking to Hoss the other day about like going in and like a couple of us getting Nas Reed tattooed on us.
What is
Reviewers don't
Nas
know who
Reed? I
Nas
don't
Reed
even know.
is.
what
Nas
that is.
like a-
Reed?
Sixth
He's
man
a
of the
sixth
year in the
man.
NBA.
He's sixth man on a. He's not even a starter in the NBA.
He's the sixth man of the year though, bro. It's like Times New Roman font. It's like a meme. Everyone's been getting like his name tatted on like their thigh or some
Well,
shit.
Cam and Gaiden still wouldn't do that.
I
So.
would not get a tat.
Okay,
I would
well,
get
no
a tat. What
tats.
about like it's in order for who dies, who fucks us the most? So like if you kill us like 30 times, you get like 4 out of 4, like a 4/4. So you're fourth. That shows that you're fourth worst in the group. And like if you're best, it's like 1 out of 4.
Oh, so everyone has to get a
let's
tattoo
not do
regardless.
tattoos. Yeah, let's not
Yeah.
do tattoos.
I'd do
Oh,
that if
huh?
all four of us,
That would be
did it.
crazy.
Like we
If
keep
everyone's
count.
actually down.
We keep count on everyone's deaths, and then whoever dies the least gets 1 out of 4, and so on.
Yeah.
I'd do that. Just a small, like it could be tiny. It doesn't have to be that big.
We'd all
Everyone
go the
gets a
same
1
day.
out of
Dude,
1 out of 4, 2 out of 4,
really
3 out
high
of 4.
stakes. It's really high stakes. A tat that lasts forever.
Yeah, but it's high stakes, but at the same time, it's not because everyone still has to get the
I think we
tat.
should think about this as in like fantasy football punishments.
Really. I'm down. Go as
I like the
extreme
tat.
as you want. I know
I
I'm
like
not
the tat
dying more
idea.
than all of you, so come up with something crazy.
A body waxing. No. Hair color. No.
I would want it to be something that can be put in a video, though.
Play in a U.S. Open qualifier.
I mean, that would be hard. It'd be like the whole video.
That's good.
It'd be like 30 minutes of us doing
Yeah,
the thing,
imagine.
and then-
We like
Ooh,
I
I
lose
actually have a good
and
idea. I
win
have a
the,
good
the
idea.
qualifier.
Oh, I have a good one too.
We take the SAT.
No, I'm not doing all that.
That's like
Too much time.
long. Yeah, that's like
Yeah, it's too much time.
What if you had to compete in something like you were forced to compete in like a bodybuilding competition locally?
oh, shit.
Too
I mean,
much
I'm
time
down
put in
actually.
Also,
Actually, I think it can be
Too much
You
something.
just,
time
it's
to put
just
in.
one day.
I don't know.
You just show up.
no,
one day
but
and
the
you just-
effort to like sign up and find one and all that, it's too much. For something
saw
this, like
that
this
funny
isn't
videos.
that crazy.
Oh, I have a great idea actually. You have to make it look as legit as possible. You have to like put out a cover of like a song that we pick on your Instagram. Make it like black and
That's
white,
crazy.
and like you can't tell anyone. Make it like actually look like you're like trying to start your
That's
singing
crazy.
career.
I'm down. I mean, I'm down. Yeah, about that. I'm fine with that. I know I'm not
I
last
would
out
do
of
that
these
one,
four.
but that'd be rough.
Like on your
Uh,
Instagram.
I'm not doing that.
Huh?
I'd
You'd
rather do
get
the
a
tat.
Nas Reed tattoo? You're that embarrassed with that?
Oh!
No, I was talking about the 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4. Everyone's in it. Do it.
You would rather get a tattoo.
Yeah, I
You'd rather
would,
get a
'cause I
fraction
have-
on your body.
I have people on
fraction.
Instagram, like actual like people that
You
are
have a-
important job wise, that I don't want to post that.
Bro.
Bro, bro.
You wouldn't want them.
Yeah, I
you wouldn't want
do.
them seeing your love for music.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't, because it would be an embarrassment. There's a certain image I must maintain, and it's not
How
that.
about I get to post a TikTok of whoever it is just doing any TikTok trend or TikTok like theme that I won't choose, or as a group we choose, obviously. But I get to just post a TikTok of that.
Like, is it on the level of when Nav did it on
I would
theirs?
want
Like,
more probably. That's like a bad. I
Like
don't think
what
it's bad.
level? Not like the
I don't know.
Tide
Maybe
Pod challenge,
maybe a
right?
dance, like a dance
Oh, okay,
that looks
yeah, I was
completely
gonna think
serious,
like-
or just like
like
we make like a story that's like super embarrassing that you tell, but you try to act like confident, so it's even more embarrassing. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but
Yeah, you could just do one of those like little anime girl ones, but just have like Jackson doing it.
or the loser.
One of those anime girls doing the
think
dance.
I'm
I'm saying if Jackson lost.
The
but, like,
problem
you have to do
is,
one of those
this is what would
dances.
happen. The problem is, me or Jackson would do it. I'm worried about Gaten and Sam doing it. We'd come up with like a god punishment. They'd get last. They wouldn't do it.
Oh, I would do it.
Mm,
If I
long as it's
subscribed
not
to
on
something,
Sam.
if I
No,
said I
yeah.
had to do a punishment, then I would do the punishment.
oh my god, retard.
But I wouldn't do the punishment. His brother walked in. I wouldn't do the punishment if
As long as it doesn't defame like
it was
my
horrible,
image,
but
I'll
I
do
would
it.
never agree to it.
I would
never
do a
agree
TikTok
to
dance or
punishment, I
something.
wouldn't do. I would obviously if we came upon a punishment.
The
then I would
saddest
support
part of the game is like I'm in here sitting watching clips of the game, and like the ones they have on Steam of the trailer, and you can play by yourself, and there's just no chains. You're just doing the
Oh.
parkour by yourself.
Oh,
That's so
lame.
sad. That's
Lame.
so sad.
Um,
My God.
you said as long as it doesn't defame you. I mean, it wouldn't defame you. It's not gonna be
Yeah,
like
like
you
nothing
saying
that's
the
like
N-word
nothing that.
on freaking.
No, but like this, like you said, the story thing. I don't want to like tell any lies, either.
Oh.
So I would do a dance or anything like that, like an embarrassing dance or singing to like some embarrassing song, like people do, like lip syncing. I do any of that, but
Okay.
I don't really. I
What
would
about
do
like
a
shave
skit.
your head?
No.
Oh yeah, that'd be what? I thought that was an obvious
I'd
one. But
rather
I was
get a
like, Cameron's
tattoo
already
than shave
shaved
my
his
head.
head, so I wouldn't want to.
We're shaving your head.
This
I
girl
would
is
get
weird
the
as
I would get the
hell.
1 of 4 tat before I shave my head. Also,
Yeah.
I'd rather just.
I would shave my head though pretty quickly if all of us did it.
All right, wait. How
I just
about
don't wanna shave my
bottom
head
3
solo.
shave their head?
I do that.
Or bottom 2. Bottom 2.
I don't know if I'd do bottom three. I'm pretty
I
likely
would
to be
do.
bottom
I would
three.
maybe do bottom 2.
I'm pretty guaranteed to be bottom 3. I don't know if I like that. I'm very good at trying to shave my head.
Dude, that would
I
be
guarantee it.
awesome.
Also,
but then there would
there'd
be-
be nothing worse than shaving my head and then showing up at a church thing and just being completely.
Do you
bald
know
on
how
stage.
meta we would get though? Like if we did it, it was like bottom 3, because then we'd be like, oh, Cam has the least deaths. Like we gotta like grief him and like body block for like it would go
I
crazy.
hate how you're already thinking about this, bro. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
insane.
that is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, but for real though, that is crazy. You guys would rather get tattoos than just shave your head.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
crazy.
That is insane.
Oh, tattoos
Is
are
it?
cool.
So maybe your head will come
Yeah.
back in like a year.
Yeah, the fact that you rather
Yeah.
not, you do something. You'd rather do something
Not
that
you,
I can
sir.
hide
stay
a
with you
tattoo.
rather than
I can
just-
hide a tattoo. I can't hide that my head is
It's not like
completely
we're gonna get
shaven
it
and I
on
look
our
like a
back.
psycho.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Wear a hat. Your hair's not even that long. You'd grow back.
Yeah,
Not allowed to
your
wear
hair
it.
would be
I'm not
like
allowed to wear
4
hats.
months. 4 Haas's was
Not
what I
allowed
was
to
saying,
wear
like a
hats.
year.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shave my head, bro. Tattoos are way like less.
Nah, I get what y'all are saying
If
though.
I had-
Like
if I had-
tattoo's
if
permanent,
If
the
I
hair
had
isn't.
0 tattoos, and you guys weren't that close to me, like if I wore pants or even my shorts cover most of my tattoos, so like you guys would never look at me any different.
If you had a
would
shaved
By the way,
head and
also
we weren't
for all the
close to you, it'd
podcast
be like, oh, bro,
listeners-
it's a shaved head.
yeah, you would think
By-
I'm a
by the way-
fucking KKK member, bro. If I
All the
was
What?
podcast
yeah.
listeners, Jackson shaved his head in high school, so I don't know why this is a huge thing for
Yeah,
Jackson.
'cause I
He
don't
has
do it
shaved
again.
his head
He's
previously.
worried about
Now he
Islam.
did look
Look
like a
at-
school shooter. He
Look
did.
at
I
all
look
his
like a
work
school
he's
shooter.
done. Look at all that work he's done. Look at those
I
luscious
look like a
locks.
school shooter if I shave my head. Like actually, bro. I'm not trying to do that. If I
He
get another
did.
tattoo,
He
then
did
it's just
previously, but still, it would. It was not. That's crazy. You'd rather get a tattoo.
But he has tattoos. It's pretty
I've
easy
got a
for
bunch
me to
of
believe
shitty
that.
tattoos already, so it's just like.
That is
Not
true.
that
You
much
do have a bunch of
difference.
like
I feel
random
that's important
deep
too.
tattoos on
Like,
you.
like,
Would you
another
guys be
couple
down
months
for like a
back.
bottom 2? Oh, dude. Okay, wait. All right, you guys are down for tats. How about bottom 2 people to get a tat then?
What though? Like 3 of 4, 4 of 4 top?
Yeah, but
Like a
it'd
little
be,
chain.
yeah, maybe like a chain falling in somewhere or something. It would have to be we'd have to think on the tat after or maybe before. I mean, obviously
Well,
be
no,
pretty-
we
that-
wouldn't
we'd
make
have
the
to
tat
settle that before.
embarrassing. The tat shouldn't be.
Oh yeah, I
embarrassing.
know, but I would get the tat, but I wouldn't want it to have too much noise. You know what I mean? Like I'd want it to
Oh,
be
no, it'd have to
pretty
fit
simplistic.
It'd have to fit my.
You know what I mean? Because it's just cheaper that way. Also, like I'm not trying
Pretty
to
crazy
drop
if you had
like
a stick man
80
falling down
bucks
with a chain around his leg
for
or something.
losing.
What if we just made like a swastika? No, I'm kidding. Oh, does he see his reaction?
Jackson would probably do it honestly over shaving his head.
Yeah, there.
No, bro.
Hold on.
That's
You
actually.
have
Yeah,
to
Jackson,
shave your
you gotta
head or get a
choose.
swastika on your thigh. What are you doing?
Bro,
Yeah,
I've shaved
which
my
one you
head
doing?
100 times, bro.
I
Really?
Don't think
I
so.
don't believe
He's
that.
But
not
it would take like a
doing
year
that.
to
Yeah,
grow
he's-
back though.
Yeah.
Dude, over a swastika, bro. No, talking about ruining your image, bro. Sam's trying to tell me to get a swastika on my leg, and he won't post a video of him singing because it will hurt his.
It would.
Dude, a swastika hurts your rep. You get
Hey, a swastika. At least you'd look like a neo-Nazi, you know. You know.
no, but my
Get
head
one
would
right
be
on your
shit.
forehead.
I'd know, bro. That's like. the actual
if I had to
worst
be
thing.
honest, it would be cooler if you had a Nazi tattoo rather than you shave your head.
What?
Like I don't know about cool. Be
What?
funny. I don't know about funny either.
Oh wait.
Fuck.
I don't think it-
We're going to hell.
Okay, the 2 bottom people could get like something that'd be really small. Would be like, since the 2 bottom people are the worst, it'd be like, say me and Gaiden were better than you 2. It'd be like C plus G, so it'd be really small, greater
hell no.
than S plus
Not
J. Why?
I'm not getting y'all's initials on my body. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. I'm just spitballing here, man. I want to get a good tat idea for y'all.
Like I said, for the tats, I'm down to do like a 3 of 4 and 4 of 4 thing or something along those lines with like maybe a chain that represents
I have
the
a great
game.
idea. I have a
but-
great idea. We get our HadsChat little bit guys on us. You know
Like
what I'm saying?
who
Like, I don't
does?
know.
The last people? The last two? Or what?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
colored tattoo though.
It doesn't have to be colored. It can just be the outline of it. 'Cause
Oh,
they're just
okay.
boxes,
Also, though,
right?
somebody has to actually be really good, because if I
Yeah,
would
that's
never
again, that's
I would
paying,
never
like-
go to any local place and get those tattoos because
Yeah,
it's
I-
gonna look
like-
like shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like 3 or 4, anyone can do that. Like I don't want to have to pay like $100 for a tiny ass shit tattoo that I don't
You're
even
gonna pay,
want.
like $80 for a tiny ass shit tattoo.
For just the number 3/4, $80.
I was about to say, for that little guy,
Well,
you're
then-
gonna pay more like.
Alright, well, I'm down for the
$300.
last place then to have 4 out for.
And then everyone else has to pay for it.
No.
Oh, well, if it's $80, I'm not paying $80 for a 4/4 tat.
that is kind of a hefty.
So now you're shaving your head, right?
No, but I would do the tat if everyone else comps the tat. I'd get a
Well-
4/4. Like, I'm not kidding. But you guys would have to pay for it. And I'm picking
Right.
where it goes. But I'd do it.
Mm.
So.
Well, then it just makes me lose. And now I just lost. I won the game.
Alright, how
and now I
about
also lost, and I have to
second,
pay
third, and
$12
fourth pay for it? That way first doesn't have
Oh.
to pay for it.
Yeah, I bet you would like that, buddy.
I'm not saying I'm gonna get first. I'm just saying that rewards
sounds like
that
it.
rewards the person first though, whoever it is.
It does.
I mean, isn't
That-
the
that makes
reward
more
for
sense.
everyone that doesn't come in last getting to see that someone has to get a 4/4 tattoo?
Yeah. How about we
Isn't
make
that
it?
an award enough?
We should also make it 4th out of 4. That way they know it's like last place. Because 4
Okay.
of 4 can be interpreted different ways. Gaten wouldn't do it though.
No, I wouldn't get a tattoo. No, I wouldn't get a
So
tattoo.
No, then why are we even
it's
talking
already
about
chalk.
All right, how about Gaden? All of us have to get a tattoo, but
The
Gaden
Gaden
has to
shaves
run
head?
into Soma. No, Gaden has to run into Soma and denounce God in front of everyone.
That's crazy.
No, don't ruin your image.
Like steals the mic.
You have to.
Guys, I have
play
something to say.
Puppet Master by Metallica.
It might be worse than
Drums.
shaving my head.
Maybe.
Yeah, if
I
Gaten's
don't know
4th,
that.
he shaves his head.
Okay.
I'm scared though. Wait, are you guys down for this? Dude, I'd be
Yeah, but maybe we just target you hard
that'd be
and
so
you
fun.
lose.
That'd be fun.
Maybe
I
we
feel like it
would.
should be something not this crazy, so we can actually like play the game and make good content instead of like worrying about for getting a tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, we'd never try to actually finish the game.
Yeah, then it would just be savage.
It would just be griefing each other.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you'd
it just
probably kill
it'd
each
be
other,
exactly like that Jackbox game. where
Dude,
Cameron.
let's be honest.
We played a
griefing-
game. We played a game where you're supposed to find out who the imposter is, and Cameron legitimately tries to not let anybody find
That
out
was
who the
still
imposter
for
is
the
so he can
win.
get points.
Yeah, that's strategic.
Yeah, but it's just like
I'm pretty sure
it's
that's-
not the like. It's just weird.
it's just optimal gameplay, man. Don't be mad. Well,
But it'd be the same thing. It'd be like,
maybe
well,
our
let's just
viewers
push
can give
Cameron
us
off.
a banger one that we haven't thought of.
Hopefully.
But we could also end here. It's been an hour.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
You got it.
We'll find some type of punishment. I'd see if I can even.
Yeah,
remember the game.
Gator probably can't even play with us. Also.
Which means he insta has to shave his head. So either fork up the 1,000 and buy a new PC, or you lose. 4/4.
Or I have to. shave my-
4th out
Wait,
of
but I don't
4.
want to. I don't want to pay for shaving my head. Are you joking?
You don't have to shave. I'll shave it for you for free.
Oh yeah,
You got it.
we can shave your head. That's not. We don't need to pay for that.
Trust me.
Is that really? That's crazy. That's the same. Like that. Everybody was like, "Yeah, I'll get a tattoo. I'll get a tattoo." Gage just have to shave his head.
Well, you won't
That
get a
is crazy to me.
tattoo.
No, yeah, dude, I just think that's insane. That yeah, but I mean,
We're
as long as
including
you're
you
cool with that.
again.
Maybe
Yeah,
your
as long
head
as
probably
you're
like
cool
help
with
you
that.
out on your job too.
Yeah, you wouldn't be as like hot.
What, fit in better so I look like a fucking lunatic?
No,
No,
like
no,
like
no.
less
Like a
hair.
junkie?
No, less hair,
You
lighter,
wouldn't be as
cooler.
hot. You
No,
wouldn't be
yeah.
as you wouldn't be as flammable either.
Yeah.
Any hair's better than what you got right now. So are we good to
Just
end?
The guy
talk to you like
who
that?
goes to great clips.
Are we good to end?
I don't know, Gaten, are we good?
Are we good?
I don't know if we're good. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, let me do this.
Okay.
Shout outs. Are we good to end? How did Josh want me to say it? I forget. Sorry.
I don't think he'd be satisfied with that one. It's another one.
Dude, what?
Another abrupt.
I have to somehow
Sorry,
end it
Josh.
eventually. The pod has to end. Sorry.
Sorry, Josh, you didn't do it too
Maybe
well.
one day we'll have Patreon for a second one, and then I'll be like, "Guys, a way easier way. Oh, let's just move to the Patreon episode now." How everyone does it.
Yeah.
Let me do the. Oh, 3 retweets. Shout outs for this episode: Cliff, Haas, and Josh. Haas always plugging himself. Sort of scummy, if you ask me, but.
Yeah, low key. But
It's on
you
your
know,
Twitter, bro.
what can you do?
I don't
You
know,
could
man.
block
I'm
him.
messing with
You
I'm
could
messing
block
with-
him.
No, I like Haas retweeting it. All right, if you want to be.
Only other co-hosts that actually promote.
Yeah, that's actually.
Well, I don't have
Haas
Twitter,
does have
so-
the most support. Never mind. I changed my mind. But all right, if you want to be
Blazing's
shouted out next
crazy.
pod, retweet this episode on my Twitter at. I think it's Cam Hatchin. Cam Hatchin. And if you really want to support the pod, there's a link on Spotify to support. Yeah, comment.
Let us know what we should
comment
do.
a state that's reasonable and really funny that everyone would do also.
All right.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, peace out.